Hello there, guys. Welcome back. It's LaunchCamp last session for today, and I hope we are ready for another time of impact. We are having another amazing lady coming to join us today. I'm sure you guys enjoyed Victor Bass's session. It was powerful. I definitely am going to rewatch his session again, rewatch his session because Victor Bass's sessions are sessions that they are simple but they're value packed. Okay, they are simple. They teach you simple things. Sorry about guys, but they are filled with value. Okay, okay. Let me bring everybody on board to join this session now. Yes, launch camp. The second session for today. So the first session we talked about um, how to build high value networks. And Victor Bassi talked about the fact that there are 7 things that he mentioned that you have to leverage or implement in order for you to build high value networks around your practice or business as an author, and powerful ideas that he shared. I wouldn't want to start going through them, but then the video is right there in the group. You can go back to the video in the group and watch that video. Okay. So I have people joining me now. Let me know where you're watching us from. Send the chat in the chat area. Say hello. Let me see you guys. Okay. Let me see you guys. Yes. Come right in. Come right in. For this amazing session. This is a session that I believe the last person we spoke with that was in the session said that they are not, it's not about books, it's not about selling books, it's about building a business. And Carolyn Choate is going to be teaching about how you can build that business leveraging your book. And that's what she'll be teaching on today. So without much ado, hey Samuel from Edo State, welcome. Without much ado, I'm going to bring on Caroline. But what I'll do first, I'm going to play her bio. And once I play her bio, we are going to start with her.
Courses and programs by setting up a system that does the selling for them in the background, freeing up time for the work they really love. How? With sales funnels. She discovered a gift for marketing and sales funnels in her late 30s, which came as quite a shock because her degree is in poetry writing. But what she realized is that good marketing is a form of storytelling, and its purpose is to connect people who need something with the people who have it. She has a talent for seeing the clearest path for your business to turn strangers into leads and leads into clients. Let's make welcome Carolyn Choate.
Yay! Caroline is here live.
Yes, that was beautiful.
Thank
Oh,
you. Thank you. Good to have you.
it is such an honor. I'm really, really happy to be here with you.
Yes. I've been looking forward to it, man. I know that the topic is something that others need to learn because there's so much focus on writing and selling, which is good. But then, how do you build a business behind it? And that is the amazing thing that you've come here to teach us. So, what I'm going to do is to get off the stage and leave you to do your thing.
Okay.
Thank you.
It is exactly as you were saying that the book itself is not going to be your main moneymaker. If you're selling a book, how much does that really cost? How many books would you have to sell for that to be like making you a millionaire? A lot. That's a big volume. So it is often a better plan to leverage your book as a stepping stone towards some of your other offers and services. And it makes for an especially great stepping stone because one assumes you wrote a book on a topic that's related to what you're good at, what you want to build your business around, what you might already have offers for. And so it naturally leads into it, as well as, of course, being an amazing authority builder, showing that you are a professional, that you really know what you're doing. You're an expert in this topic because you have a book about it. And not many people get through with writing a book, let alone publishing a book. So it's a huge badge on you. What does this thing keep doing? Sorry about that. So that is what a sales funnel can help you to do. And you can, of course, leverage your book in a lot of different ways, but a sales funnel helps in a number of ways to kind of free up your time and energy and get this machine going in the background that gets your book to start introducing people to you and your world and your business. And let me see if I can pull up the webinar slides here. Can you see this? I think you can.
Okay, I'm looking.
Do you see any slides?
No, I can't see the slide.
Okay. Well, forget about that then. That's all right.
Slide yet. Usually, once you bring up your slides, I can put them on this. I can put it on the screen.
All right. Well, I don't want to waste time with that, so we can forget the slides. But
But you can have a minute. If you can use a minute, you can bring it up. That's if you know where to find it.
yeah, I have it on Canva. But anyway, let me get back to it because I don't want to waste anybody's time. So
Okay. No problem.
the sales funnel, a lot of people describe it in different ways, and often it has that funnel shape. But I have a different way of looking at it, and I've been told it makes it a little easier for some people to comprehend how this works. I like to look at it as building a path. If the internet is like a wild forest full of trees and you have a house, that's your website, that's where your offers live, that's where people pay you. But you need a way to guide people to that house and to let them know what's there. And this is what a sales funnel is great at. So you're going to set out a gate, and the gate will have a sign on it that says, "Come this way, I have a free resource for these kind of people," this being your ideal audience. It's not a bad thing to turn off the people who are not a good fit for your later offers. You don't want people to be in your world on your email list if they don't like what you do or believe in what you do or are at all interested in it. You want the people who are going to be interested in what you have to offer. So you give them a little taste, you give them a little freebie to start them on that journey. They open the gate, and then your email sequence is what guides them step by step by step to that house. You meet them along the way with the information that they need so that by the time you make an offer to them, they know who you are, what you do, they trust you, they've built up this knowledge about what you do, and they can make a decision about whether they want to work with you. If you don't have an email sequence in place, then it's kind of like you open that gate to them and then you just dropped their hand and left them and they're just wandering. Like, I don't know where to go, wandering around the woods. As funnel builders, we're always thinking about what is the next step that somebody needs to take. Every time, if we post on social media, if we create a web page, we're always thinking, where are we guiding people to next? What's the next step on the journey? So that is how we think. That's how our brains work as funnel builders. So we're going to be building that path starting with the book. The book can either, your whole book could be your lead magnet. That is one kind of funnel. The funnels that I prefer to build use a teaser section of your book as the free thing that you're giving away. And you don't want to think about it as necessarily giving away, because then you feel like, darn it, these people are just here to take from me. But in actuality, they're paying you with something very valuable. It's an internet currency called contact information. The fact that they're giving you permission to contact them and their email address is a high vote of confidence, especially now that we all get flooded with so many emails. So we want to honor that and be grateful that they have decided that your teaser of your book is worth exchanging an email address for. And so when they get that teaser of the book, it's going to help them to understand more about you and what you do. And then you're going to gently guide them through a series of emails, maybe 3 or 4, that start telling them about your inspiration, why you wrote the book, what you hope to accomplish. Get them excited about your bigger mission with your business. And finally say, hey, you know what? Here's some other ways we can work together. Maybe it's offer the full book as a bonus that goes along with a coaching program. Maybe you offer the book in one of the earlier emails, and in one of the later emails, it's something bigger. And not everybody's going to be ready right away. Not everyone's going to be ready to purchase something on that 4th email, but you keep them in your world and you keep on emailing them. That's how you build the relationship, so that when they are ready for what you offer, they remember who you are, they've built a lot of trust with you, and they're ready. So it's recommended to email at least once a week. Some people are even emailing daily. That's a lot to keep up with. But the idea is you want to stay top of mind and build the relationship, because what causes unsubscribes and what causes disappointment from your audience is when they only hear from you when you have something launching or something you want to sell them. They've forgotten how they ended up on your email list, and then they unsubscribe. So if you're keeping in regular touch and you're thinking in terms of what kind of value can you give them, then when you have something to launching, they're going to be thrilled to hear about it, because you have given them so much already. They just can't wait to support you. Think about how you can be that hub of resources in your niche, so that people come to you to learn about everything around it. I think a lot of us need to change our mindset when it comes to email, because I hear a lot like, I don't want to bother people. Their inboxes are already so full. But I think all of us, I know I have some newsletters that I'm really excited to get. When I see them in my inbox, I go, oh, I know that's going to be packed with information. There's going to be resources I'm going to love. There's going to be links to YouTube videos that I want. So you want to think about, how can I be that person for my audience, that they see my email among the flood of other emails they're getting and go, oh, good. I am so glad that I'm hearing from them. So keep it up. Keep that audience growing, because people can be on your list for 3 or 4 years before they actually are ready to purchase. And I've been that person. Before I had developed my business enough to start investing in it, I was grabbing all the freebies I could, learning as much as I could. And the people who treated me with respect when I had no money to spend are the people I spent my money with once I did have it, you know? So always be so grateful to the audience as you're building it, and they will be happy to pour into you. So let's step back from the mindset and go to the technical side of this, because that's something that a lot of authors are a little bit confused by. How do we set up something like this funnel? And what you're really going to need for it are a website and an email platform that can do automations. I like to use an all-in-one that does like the website hosting and a calendar booking link and the emails and quizzes and surveys and all kinds of stuff. But you don't need to start with an all-in-one. You can really build a funnel out of anything. You just need a way to connect the dots. So whatever email platform you're using will have a way for you to set up a form to bring people onto your email list. And you're going to embed that form on your web page, and you can do it first top of your home page. You can do it as a pop-up as people are leaving your page. You can do it as a banner across the top, or you can have a dedicated page that is just for giving away that teaser of your book. The most important thing is to tell people what they're going to get out of it. It's not about you. It's not about why you want them to read the book. It's about what is it going to give them? Is it going to teach them something? Is it going to inspire them? Is it going to motivate them? You are going to get this, this, and this from this teaser or from the book as a whole. So here's where you can get this free section. Put in your email address and your name. So you entice people to do that. You entice the right people to do that, the people who are going to be happy with the offer that you make at the end of it. And then you set up your automations in the email system so that it delivers a PDF of that teaser that you promised, and that it sends out an email each day for the next 3 or 4 days to build the relationship, to teach them more about you. And here's one of the most important parts. You don't deliver that PDF after they fill in the form. That usually the form has an ability to redirect to another web page, and some people will just deliver the thing they promised on that page. But that's really a waste, because that is the most powerful page of your sales funnel. Even if those people who asked for your free teaser never open the email that sends it, they're going to see that page. So you've got really interested people hitting that page, and your email open rate might be 40%. So 40% of those interested people may get the lead magnet, the teaser, the book portion that you sent them. But 100% of them are going to see this thank you page. So some people will put like a low cost offer here. I like to put, if you have any kind of community, like if you have a Facebook group or a Mighty Networks, any kind of community building activity that you're doing, or follow me on social media here, just to deepen the relationship and build trust faster. I think that's a great place for that. And it also helps to train them to go and look for your email. When you tell them, thank you for requesting this, check your inbox for it. And they go to their inbox and they find your email. So it helps them to remember to open your emails and their email system to recognize that you are not spam. So it has a couple of benefits to deliver it by email like that. So with the website and the email, you should be all set. You can start building the list. Now here's the final part of what the funnel needs. The funnel is the machine that you've built into your website, but it needs fuel. You need to bring people to that funnel. That's called traffic, and that is the most challenging part. So you're going to have this one link to focus your energy on, instead of like, oh, you could go to my about page, you could go to my blog page, you could go here, you could go here, you could go here. You're not going to confuse people. You're going to send them the one link to the top of your funnel and let the funnel take care of the rest. So whether it's a dedicated page just for that teaser, or it's your home page where you're offering the teaser, you're going to put that as your link in your bio on social media, in your email signature. When you're on networking Zooms, you're going to put that in the description along with your sentence about what benefit people are going to get, why they want this section of your book. So there's 3 main ways that you bring traffic to a funnel. There's organic, which is activities like posting on social media. There's partnership and referrals. So when you're meeting potential partners, these are people that have the same audience you do, but do something complementary rather than competing with you. So I have many, many partnerships. For example, right here, I don't do book launches. I set up book funnels. So I can partner with someone who does book launching, and then we're both helping and serving the same audience in a complementary way. And we can support each other's businesses that way. So that's partnership. And then, of course, there is paid traffic. So that is your Facebook ads, running traffic, running those people from Facebook to that top of funnel link. And those ads can be very tricky to get right. And I know a lot of people who have spent tons of money on Facebook ads that haven't converted. So I always recommend trying to get some organic sales first before you start looking into ads, just to test it and prove it and make sure that people are saying yes when they get to that page, even if it's a freebie. Sometimes, you know, I ran Facebook traffic to a lead magnet that wasn't free, but it was like $5. It was very cheap. And I don't know how the exchange rate works, but it was very cheap. No takers. So then you have to look at things like, how enticing is my landing page? Am I really telling them the benefit well enough? Those sorts of things. So you don't want to be throwing too much money at it before you get it dialed in. And that is how a funnel works. You bring people to this machine, and then it just goes and makes an offer, and sales come in. And this is the key to scaling and to passive income. You're going to scale because you'll be able to focus your energy on the clients you have and just promoting that one link. And then the people who are ready to work with you at the end, by the time you're talking to those people, they're already super warmed up. They know so much about you. They've read your book and they know what you're all about. And then it is also the key to passive income, because this machine is running on your website 24 hours a day. It is always working. Eventually, you're going to be able to get search traffic coming in. You can SEO optimize, which is a whole other topic, but you'll get people coming in at all different times, night and day, and your website will be ready for them because you will have this free offer that will get them on your email list, that will warm them up, will make an offer to them without you having to be there at all. And this is also great because a lot of times if your website has just paid things, then when people arrive there, if they're not ready to purchase, then they disappear and you never see them again. So you definitely want to have a way for them to say yes to entering your world without having to purchase something. And the final thing I'll say is that sometimes people put like book a free call with me as their lead magnet on their website. And that can work, but a lot of people find that it doesn't convert very well because it's kind of too much too soon. A lot of times people are kind of browsing around and they're like, I'm not ready to like talk to a real person about this yet. I want to learn more without that pressure of being face to face with someone. So that is why usually a section of a book is going to work better than book a call. So I think that is everything that I wanted to tell you, and I am here for it if you have questions.
Okay, amazing. Okay, guys, listen. When it comes to funnels, thank you so much, Carolyn, for sharing this. And I like how precise and it is, getting straight to the point and telling, trying to explain the whole system and how it works. One of the things that, like she has mentioned, is that a lot of authors do not think about the funnels. They just think about the selling the book and leaving it. And some of you that are watching here, the African Authors Going Global community is about opening our eyes to possibilities, the possibilities that are available when it comes to building a business. Okay, when it comes to building your empire, just like our team is African Authors Building Empires. When it comes to building your empire, it's about thinking not just about the book, but how you can use that book to build a business. And she has mentioned that you can use a chapter in your book, one of the best chapters in your book, leverage that to build a funnel. Okay, so for some people who are watching this, I just want to quickly ask a question. Okay, somebody's asking a question before I throw in my sister. The person is asking, please, can you go through the methods, organic, paid, partnerships with examples?
Okay, yeah. Okay, so organic is if you have an Instagram account and you're posting there regularly and you have lots of entertaining content, but you also every once in a while say, by the way, you can also get this free chapter of my book that is going to show you how to blank, that is going to inspire you about blank, and tell them where they can get it, which on Instagram, unfortunately, you can't put a link with each post. So it's go back to the link in my bio. That's to your free chapter. On Facebook, you can be putting that link right in the post. So again, it's balancing it out, not being promotional all the time, but being educational around your topic, your niche, being entertaining around your topic and niche, and mixing in with, I have a free thing that is really going to benefit you. And it's so easy to get it. Just go to this link and pick it up. So you get to really lead with value all the time, because you're not telling people you have to go and buy something. You're telling people, by the way, I have this great free resource that you're going to love. So come here and get it. So that's an example of organic. Paid, again, is any kind of advertisement. If you're putting money into Facebook ads, or, LinkedIn has ads, YouTube has ads. If you take out an ad in a newspaper, anything that you're paying to get eyeballs on it. So there's different strategies that people have for using that in a funnel, but definitely it works best to send to something free, whether that's a free chapter in a book, or you probably see them for like a free webinar, a free summit, a free challenge. So you can try to send people directly to that. And then some people also will do an awareness ad first that's not selling anything, that's not promoting anything, to kind of build up goodwill and an audience first, and then retargeting those same people with the come get my freebie. But ads are a complicated topic, which is not my specialty. I do have people that I refer out for doing the ads part, because I find ads a little intimidating, and I don't want to waste money on something unless I know it's going to work. Because once you get it working, it scales really great. Once you know that, okay, if I put $10 into this Facebook ad, then I'm going to make enough sales within this amount of time that it doubles my money, then put more money into the Facebook ads. But until you get to that point where you know that putting money into the ads is going to bring you the return from actual sales, it's scary. It's scary. So sometimes I'll set aside a little budget and go, okay, I'm going to just risk this amount and see if I can get those sales on the back end. So that is paid. And then the partnerships are an absolute wonderful way to bring people into your world, but it takes time to meet those people and to build up those relationships. So a lot of times what we'll do, as I said, you want to meet people who have the same ideal client as you, the same audience, the same interest, but do something that is complementary to it. So with Richard, I can tell people like, oh, I don't do book launches, but here's this person I know who does, and promote his business. And then when he's launching a book, he can say, okay, now that you've finished launching, you actually can build your book into your website, and I know a person who does that. And so it balances out really nicely. You can set up affiliate relationships where you give commissions to people when they promote your work, which is a great way to spend your marketing budget, because you don't pay until after a sale has been made. So my package for setting up a website, as an example, to set up a book funnel is $1,800, and I offer a $300 commission. But I don't have to pay that until somebody has actually signed up and paid the $1,800, and then I pay out to my affiliate who brought them to me. So it's a really nice synergistic relationship. And there's lots and lots and lots of great networking groups online that you can go to meet people. So you'll want to look for ones that are about JV, stands for Joint Venture Partners. So any networking group that's talking about JV is going to be a place where you can meet partners, just collaboration and connection. And a lot of times, if you're going to like a Zoom networking event, we are so short-sighted. We're thinking about, how can I sell to these people? when really we should be thinking about how can we build relationships with these people so that they will want to introduce me to their audience. It's a much better kind of long-term strategy to be making relationships as you meet people in your networking. Does that help? I hope that answered the question.
Okay. Okay. I think he has a follow-up question. Asking, do you? Okay, but before I even ask the question, I want to still add to what she has said and kind of confirm what she has said, because just recently my company, we introduced the affiliate system. So what we did was every person that we publish their book or we market their book. So what we do is, if I'm not just them, anybody in general. So we just basically told them to promote our services, send them the packages. Anybody who you sign up will give you a 10% commission. And what I do is that once we pay out that commission and I put it out there, let people know that we are paying, I have somebody who has taken it upon herself. She has gone to the creme de la creme of people in the society promoting our packages. and just the idea that people can make something out of promoting you, and it's not just about yourself, and it's not just about you making all the money for yourself, but they feel like they can make money too. Okay, who doesn't like an extra cash? So that's the point of partnerships. Okay, so and just to buttress what she has said and add more weight to it. So Abiodun is asking, do you have any tips for offline funnel lead generation? My business is a B2B and the decision makers seem not to be so active online.
Ooh, tough one. Okay, offline lead generation. That is not my specialty because I am all online all the time. But I think building relationships in the community again, if there's, I don't know, if there's something like a chamber of commerce or people in local government, going to community events and just getting your name out there, letting people know that this is a thing that exists. And maybe, let's see, you wouldn't want to necessarily give away copies of your book because that would get expensive, but maybe if you had like a brochure made that had a little teaser about what you do, something that you can give people that's memorable, that's not something that they're going to just toss in the trash can at the first opportunity. Yeah. And form relationships with other local businesses, especially if there's ones that are complementary. Again, not necessarily people that you're going to directly try to sell to, but people who know people that would be a good person for you to sell to. So let's say you said you're B2B. So if you sold, what's a good example? Let's say bookkeeping services to dentists, then you want to go to any kind of dental trade shows, events, community events, but you also want to think about who are the people who know dentists, who are the, like the dental hygienist school. Let's build a relationship with them, people that are in some way connected to that world.
I think even doctors associations or doctors clubs, that kind of, they would know dentists.
But always think long term. Think not how can I sell to this person? How can I close this person? Come at them with more about how you can benefit them and bring them value. If you put on an event and you're able to go to the people who are high up in these organizations and say, would you like to speak at my event for free and like get your own promotion? Like people are going to go, yes. And then you become that resource and that hub, thinking about how can I build bigger relationships with the people who long-term are going to be able to keep bringing me leads.
Awesome. Okay, so hope that helps you, Abiodun. One of the central things is, just like you have said, is to make sure that you are attending events. Make sure you are going out there just for the sake of building relationships. That's one of the first things I did when I moved into Abuja, which is the city I'm in now, before I came here, I found out events happening in Abuja, and I found people who were hosting those events. So because anybody who would have the mind to host an event, it means that person, probably has people around him that follow him. And I decided to just show up for those events. And I know the relationships are built just from that. So just like you said, make sure you are attending events and connecting with people. Okay, so do you have anything that you want to share in terms of freebie, service, whatever it is? How can we connect with you so that people who are watching can do that?
Yeah, I would love to have you come and join my email list and can, get all the resources that I love to share. I do lots of roundups and free challenges and events and finding them and stuff. So my website is www.financiallyfreeauthor.com. And my lead magnet is not a freebie. Mine is as I said, it's a $5 ebook that walks you through setting up a book funnel. And there's a video that goes along with it that has my slide deck that I was trying to pull up, and some a resource about how to get more traffic, and so some little stuff like that. You can follow me on Instagram at Financially Free Authors, and I would just be delighted to see you and answer any questions you have, and hopefully help get you the resources you need to grow that business huge.
Awesome. Okay, I'll send you some more here. Okay, thank you so much. I want to get the web address again, financiallyfreeauthors.com.
Yeah, so the website is Financially Free Author, and the Instagram is Financially Free Authors, which was, I don't know what I was thinking. That was a terrible idea. Keep it consistent. Don't do what I did.
All right, no problem. Thank you so much. I think I even mumbled it up now. But thank you so much. I will send it via email to all the people who registered for LaunchCamp. Thank you so much for joining us on today's session and opening our eyes to building funnels and why it's necessary as an author for your business. Thank you so much, Carolyn, and definitely connecting with you again behind the scenes. We've got amazing things to do.
Empires to build. Thank you,
yes,
everyone. It was such an honor to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, guys. So that was Carolyn. Great discussion. Thank you. Tomorrow we are going to be continuing our session. And now let me mention, if you did not watch, because she has mentioned about relationship building, if you did not watch Victor Bassi's session before now, that was like 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, 2 hours, 30 minutes ago, on how to build high value networks. Victor Bassi told us how he made $3 million, over $3 million in 12 months just from building high value relationships. He wasn't online, he wasn't posting every day on social media, but he did 7 simple things that he outlined and gave us. And gracefully, he has said that he's going to send me his slides so that I'm going to email you to everybody. And you need to go and watch that session so that, especially when Carolyn talked about partnerships, okay, leverage, use those things, the 7 things he mentioned, and put them into practice when it comes to building partnerships. You'll be amazed at the results that you get. I practiced one of them. I didn't know he was going to mention that, but I did one of it, and I got a quality relationship. Somebody I know today in this city was because I did that one thing, one of the tactics that he mentioned. Okay, so guys, make sure that you implement. Go and watch that session. It's going to help you a lot. So tomorrow we are going to be having 2 sessions or 3 sessions tomorrow? We are going to be having Melanie Brumer to teach us how to leverage online communities to build your brand as an author. And then we are going to be having, who is the last session again? Let me be sure. Hold on, guys. Let me be sure of the calendar before I make mistakes. Oh my God. We're going to be having, what's his name? Sammy will be coming to teach us multiple streams of income tomorrow. You don't want to miss that. Okay, Multiple Streams of Income by Sammy. Some of you might know Sammy already. He's the owner of eBall, and he'll be coming tomorrow. Guys, make sure you don't miss it. Tomorrow we are starting by 6 p.m. Nigeria, that's West African time. That is 8 p.m. East African time, 7 p.m. Central African time. And you don't want to miss that. So guys, thank you very much for being here today. Before I go, let me play this video.
Lots of money as an author without having to wait for any traditional publishers. For so many years, African authors have been told, write from the heart, don't be interested in money, your reward is in heaven. And because of that, so many authors with amazing ideas, beautiful stories, spectacular messages have struggled to get to limelight or even build a profitable business around their writing, and before you know it, they are frustrated and they fizzle out. Some of you even watching this video have submitted your manuscript to so many publishers. Up to today, you have not gotten any response from them. You are thinking of giving up. What if I tell you there's another way? Another way for you to control your destiny, publish your books, build your own brand, and make lots of money as an author. Would you be interested in that? You've got what you asked for. We are introducing the Platform Academy. This academy is a training and grooming platform for writers and authors who want to become influential brands, who want to control their own destiny, and who want to make lots of money from their books. You want to go global. You want to become renowned for the quality of your books that is being spread all around the world. Here's what happens when you join the Platform Academy. Number one is that we will add you to our members only community. Number two is that you are going to have access to the courses from our hand-picked experts and instructors in the academy who are going to be teaching you on things like personal branding, digital publishing, creative writing, book marketing, multiple income streams, powerful courses that you don't need to miss out on. Number three is that you get specific assignments every week on things to do and how to do it. Number four is that we are going to sit on you every week to make sure that you do the assignments and get the benefits of doing them. Number five is that we are going to make sure that in 8 weeks, you would have grown at least 3 times more than you have grown in the last 12 months. And of course, we are also going to be issuing you a certificate at the end of this training. Some of the things that you are going to be learning in this academy are strategies and principles that I have applied working with various clients over the years and achieved remarkable results with them. To join the academy for a discounted fee, visit the link on your screen or click the link around this video. I can't wait to have you in the academy. See you.
All right, guys, make sure you join Platform Academy. You are definitely not going to regret it. I guarantee you that. Okay, so we're going to be signing off today. See you tomorrow. Take care, guys.